Hello, I'm Marlis Arnold, trade show marketing consultant and author of the book, Build a Better Trade Show Image. Welcome to the Trade Show Insights podcast with news, tips, and tools to expand your knowledge of exhibiting. If you dread New Year's because you hate the R word, well, we've got some fresh perspective on that for you today. If you gave up on making New Year's resolutions years ago, it's likely because they were simply vague wishes that were abandoned within a few days after the year began because it was too hard to stick with them. It was safer to not set any goals than to set them and be disappointed. But perhaps the problem wasn't in the goals themselves, but the mindset of the goals. You really didn't have any skin in the game, so to speak, so it was easy to walk away when the going got tough or it just wasn't any fun anymore. With the turn of the calendar page, we all see a blank slate, a chance to push the reset button and start over. So how can you beat the looming monsters of overwhelm, fear, and procrastination that haunt you every year? Find a mentor or support group to guide you forward and make yourself accountable to them. Now, sometimes that may be within your own company, but often, especially if you're a one-person department, you have to look outside to find someone who understands and empathizes with what you've set out to do. So first of all, take some time to reflect back over the previous year to see how far you've come in your strategies. Did you choose to exhibit at new shows, design a new booth display, ramp up your pre-show promotions? Kudos to you. You've already started on the path of being more strategic and can build on those successes in the new year. Record those wins and don't forget to thank those who helped you get to where you are in your strategic plan. Now, in case you didn't meet your goals this past year, now's the time to leave that behind. Don't beat yourself up or wallow in regret. Take time to evaluate what worked and what didn't, then use that as a starting point. If something's not working, there's no better time to abandon it. There's a blank slate ahead, remember? So as you set goals for the new year, they're likely going to be big ones, and that's okay. Just remember to break them down into manageable chunks with milestones along the way so you can see the progress. That's where having someone that you're accountable to comes in handy. You can both celebrate the small successes along the path to your ultimate goal. In other words, your year is the result of each day's and week's actions. But you don't have to go it alone, even if you're a lone wolf in your job as an exhibitor. I've created a series of tips that will only take a few minutes out of your week, yet can propel your exhibit marketing strategy forward like never before if you take action on each tip. I call it Yes in 15 because it only takes 15 minutes a week or less to improve your exhibit success, or yes. Now, in case you're struggling on what to set as your intentions for 2015, here are some ideas to get you jump-started. I pledge to become more strategic in my exhibit marketing in 2015 by finding ways to streamline the logistics to free up more time and energy for the things that create results. Creating a realistic timeline for planning in order to avoid rush charges and last-minute add-ons. Designing a display that is both functional and attractive. Posting signage that is readable and to the point. Doing more promotions to build anticipation among attendees. Giving away only the items that my target audience finds useful and valuable. Using carefully selected and trained staff in my booth. Having a method in place for managing leads before the show ever begins. And following up on the leads gathered or overseeing the follow-up process. We'll delve into bite-sized strategies for each of these topics and more in upcoming Yes in 15 tips. Each week, you'll receive a short email with a tip and suggested action. Then you'll have the opportunity to share your frustrations and successes in our online forum. All of this is provided at no cost as my gift to you. Now, if you're already receiving the monthly Trade Show Tips online newsletter from me, all you need to do is send a note via the contact form at TSI9.13 and let me know that you want to have those weekly tips. Otherwise, you'll continue to get just the monthly newsletter. And if you're not already a subscriber, you'll find a link in the show notes to go fill out a short subscription form. Be sure to check the box that says Yes in 15. In the coming months, I plan to provide even more free education as my gift to you. Watch for the Trade Show Trailblazer series featuring behind-the-scenes secrets with successful shows, plus interviews with other industry experts. And there's some other surprises on the horizon, so keep an eye on your inbox. We've teamed up with Classic Exhibits to provide education to even more exhibitors this year. This includes both in-person and online opportunities, so watch for updates as the year progresses. Also be sure to visit the free resources section of the Trade Show Insights website and check out Classic's free exhibit design search tool. And when you talk to the team at Classic, please thank them for supporting quality exhibitor education. Trade Show Insights is protected by the Creative Commons copyright license. You may feel free to share this recording with colleagues as long as it is shared in its entirety and is not used for commercial purposes. To learn more, please see the link in the show notes. Well, that's it for this episode of Trade Show Insights. Be sure to check out our show notes at tradeshowinsights.com. Until next time, I'm Marlis Arnold. Thanks for listening.